Hey everyone, welcome back. My name's dustinkreis, and today we're going to do another game discussion. We're going to talk about this right here, Doom 3 BFG edition for the Xbox 360. And you know, my channel, I primarily do RPGs and other sort of games, and first-person shooters I don't really touch on a lot because a lot of them I don't really enjoy. There's a few series out there that I do really enjoy, but for the most part, first-person shooters are just not my thing. It's one of those things where if I can get it from one game, then I kind of get it from everything. You know what I mean? It's like if you played one, you kind of played them all, for me anyway. But the Doom series is one that I grew up with because I had Doom 1 for the Super Nintendo. I had Doom 64 for the N64. And then when I got my Xbox, I did pick up Doom 3. And so when they announced that this was coming out, I got really excited because I got rid of my copy of Doom 3 way back in the day, and I really kind of wanted to play it again because, I don't know, there was just something about it. It was just so creepy. So anyway, when this came out, I knew I had to pick it up, but I was actually thinking I was going to pick it up when it got cheaper. However, I was talking to the Laggy Gamer about it, and it just sounded really amazing with all the stuff you get in this. And it is a fantastic deal if you love the Doom series. But I have a feeling that a lot of the first-person shooter kids today, they're going to look into this and they're just going to scoff because it's very old school, very classic first-person shooter. Nothing like Call of Duty or anything like that. So, but you get so much stuff in this, and the game costs $40 right now. It'll probably get cheaper pretty quick, but you get so much stuff in here that I can't help but give it my overwhelming recommendation. You get Doom 1, Doom 2, Doom 3, which Doom 3 is in full HD now. You get Resurrection of Evil, the expansion pack, and you also get The Lost Mission. And the crazy thing about this, for you achievement whores out there, each of the games in this has a different achievement. Like, I loaded up Doom 1 and was playing it, and there's 12 achievements on there. So, a lot of achievement points for all you achievement whores out there. But yeah, I'm going to kind of do this game discussion a little bit different because it's not an RPG. We kind of all know the Doom story. A lone space marine goes to Mars. Well, in case of Doom 3, Mars. With Doom 1, it's one of Mars's moons. And there's a science experiment there that opens a gate to hell, and everything, you know, goes to hell. So that's really the storyline. But I'm going to kind of talk about Doom 3 first, because I think that's the reason why most people are buying this. And Doom 3 on the 360 looks fantastic. The environments in HD just look beautiful. The only thing that the graphics kind of suffer from the HD conversion is the character models, specifically the human character models. The creatures still look good. They're a little stiff, like when an imp chases after you, he's like, "Argh!" You know, it's very kind of B monster movie looking. But the human character models just look awful. I was watching a cutscene with some characters talking, and I couldn't believe how badly those character models have aged. Not the look of them. They're very sharp, they're very crisp. It's just the actual design of them. Basically, everyone looks like they're overweight and just very waxy. Which, I mean, this is a 7-year-old game. So there is going to be some things that don't look quite right. But from a graphic standpoint, the HD conversion of this is amazing. And really you notice it in the atmosphere, or not the atmospheres, the environments, and when you're using your flashlight and looking at things. But really kind of old school gameplay. Like I said, this is more of an exploration-based shooter. Not so much like BioShock is, but definitely not running to your next set piece type of game. There's a lot of hidden stuff to find. And that's kind of one of the big thing about the Doom series, is that it has a lot of secrets. And if you take the time and you have the nerve to explore the environments, you can find some really great power-ups, a lot of ammo. I'm not having any problem with ammo in this game because I do explore the levels quite a bit. And yeah, but it's not like, you know, run down a corridor and then like buildings explode and then you're fighting some people and it's not like these first-person shooters nowadays. It's really an old school experience. What else? Oh, the thing about the gameplay in this edition, I almost forgot, the flashlight. When you played Doom 3 the first time, whether it was on the Xbox or if it was on a PC, you had to make a very tough decision. Wet my whistle there for a second. You had a very tough decision between being able to see and being able to shoot, because you could not have your flashlight and your gun up at the same time. People were livid about this back in the day. Like, they hated it. They hate it. So in this edition, it's kind of like Halo in a way, where you always have your gun up and then you can just kind of toggle on and off your flashlight. Makes the game infinitely more fun to play, but it loses something, because I'm finding that in dark environments, I'm not as scared as I was when I played Doom 3 on the Xbox, because when you go into like a really pitch black environment, you have your flashlight on so you can see, and then if you start getting attacked, you have to make like a very tough decision between, do you keep your flashlight on and run out of that room, or and try to lure them back, or do you try to stand there and fight and in the dark? And it loses some of the I guess it really feels like it loses some of the stakes, because when I'm in these rooms and I have my flashlight on and I'm just firing away at these enemies, I don't feel that same sense of dread. That's like, oh shit, because that tough decision's not there. I can just keep my gun up and turn my flashlight on. So on the one hand, it makes it more playable, but it loses something in the creepiness, because you don't have that choice to make anymore. But that being said, I have not finished the game yet, but I am about halfway. Really enjoying it. A very slow-paced game. Every now and then you'll get to a spot where it sort of throws waves of enemies at you, but for the most part, it's a very sort of gotcha type of scare. Every now and then you'll get like an atmospheric creepiness with people whispering and things like that. But for the most part, it's a very boo, gotcha kind of thing. And while if you play with the lights down and the volume up, it will get you, and it will make you jump every now and then. But for me, I prefer to be sort of unnerved more than just kind of jump scares. You know what I mean? That's why I like Silent Hill more than Resident Evil. But this game does both, but it does the jump scares better than the creepiness. Although sometimes there is that creepiness factor with like a woman's voice going, "Follow me, come here," stuff like that. You just kind of barely hear it in the back of your ear. But the surprising thing about this game is I put in Doom 1, loaded it up and started playing it. And I gotta tell you, for as old as that game is, it is holding up amazingly well. I'm having so much fun playing through the old first Doom game. Actually, I'm having more fun playing Doom 1 than I am having playing Doom 3. And, like I said, I only played it on the Super Nintendo back in the day. And so, while that is a fantastic port for what it does on the Super Nintendo, they had to really scale down a lot of things. So this is really kind of the first time I've played sort of the full bones edition of Doom, where all the lighting effects and everything like that is in there, and really having a good time with that. Really enjoying it. So, what else can I say about this? Doom 3. If you're a fan of the Doom series, this is a must-buy. I kind of wish, which I don't know, maybe if you unlock stuff, maybe you unlock like documentaries and stuff, I kind of wish it came with like a DVD chronicling the history of Doom and things like that. I mean, there's a ton of that kind of stuff on the internet, but it'd be a nice little bonus to have. But maybe you can unlock that stuff. I haven't really looked into it, but I would say that this is a lot of people probably look at this and go, I don't really want that, but it really is a very nice set. The only thing I wish I had Final Doom on it. I wish I had like all the Doom games. Maybe I know it couldn't have Doom 64 probably, but I would like Final Doom to be on here too. But other than that, Doom 1, 2, and 3, Resurrection of Evil, the Lost Missions, glorious high definition, and the old school Doom games still hold up to this day. Go buy it, guys. It really is a fantastic game, and yeah. So that is it for Doom 3. I think I touched on everything that I wanted to. So, like I said, go pick it up. You can wait till it gets cheaper. I mean, it's going to be around, but at 40 bucks, I think that's a deal. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time.